So a lot of hard work. Title, writing, let's go.
Thank you.
So we should start our lesson today, and I have time for you to go to bed. Okay.
No
Our
problem,
lesson
teacher.
today, yes. Our lesson today is tell someone your first and your last name.
Mhm.
Yes. Uh, it's kind of introduce about your name, but more details.
Mhm.
Okay. Uh, shit. For titles, first of all, we call a man without marriage, without a wife is Mr.
Yes.
And a man with a man who marriage, we still call him Mr. too. There's no difference. But for women, we have different way to name her. For example, if she single, we call her Miss or Miss. There are two ways to write it down, Miss or Miss, like this. But if her marriage and if she married and have a husband, so we call
Mhm.
her Mrs. and Miss too. But in fact, we are not usually call them Mrs. because it's a little bit, judge about themselves. So we just call everybody is Mr. and Miss. About name, for men, Mr. Brandon who, maybe husband or something, because who in here is have a little comma after them. Brenda who is mean Brenda is the first name, the given name is là khi mà mình sinh ra là mình được đặt cho cái tên đó.
Mhm.
For Mrs. Lisa who, Lisa is the first name, the given name, and who is the last name. Last name ở đây tức là họ. For example,
Mhm.
Đoàn Mai Linh, my
Uh,
last name is Đoàn. Yes. So we just call them Mr. Who, Mrs. Who. Never call them Mr. Braden. It's kind of rude and impolite in their culture. Uh, in additionally, we usually add more titles like doctor, professor, or captain in their after their names. Why? Because a title is one of or it is one or more words used before or after a person's name in certain contexts, because it may signify either generation, an official position, or a professional or academic qualification. Now, doctor is not only mean bác sĩ mà còn có thể là tiến sĩ nữa.
mhm.
Yes, so that's why we added to introduce like this. Can you read out loud?
Okay. Uh, I I am Dr. Wilson. I'm work. I am. I'm working at Hanoi Friend Hospital. Nice to meet you, Mr. Wilson.
Yes, French,
Friend,
French hospital. Yes,
friend
once,
hospital.
once again. Hi, I'm Dr. Wilson. I'm working at Hanoi French Hospital. Nice to meet you, Mr. Wilson.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, I am Dr. Wilson. I'm working at an friend hospital. Nice to meet you, Mr. Wilson.
Okay. You should have a sip of water. Yes. I will turn on the record for you.
Mhm.
Congress. Information. 1.
What's his first name? Circle his first name.
He's working.
What's her last name? Circle her last name.
So which one we will share? Which one will us circle?
Last name,
Last name is
Miss
last name is Carson. Miss and
Carson.
Mr. is title.
Carson.
Information.
What's his first name? Circle his first name.
2. What's her last name? Circle her last name. 3.
What's his title and his last name? Circle his title and his last name.
What you can hear? What the course requires to do?
What is the last name?
His title and last name. His title is
Mr.
good job. And last name is
Bảo.
good job.
4. What's their last name? Circle their last names. 5.
What's her first name? Circle her first name.
6. What's her title? Circle her title.
Okay. At 4, we need to circle the
Last name,
last name. Their last name is
Davidson.
okay. In here, we need to
First name,
first name is
Teresa.
yes. And here is
Title,
who title. Whose?
full title. Um, I don't,
Let
I
me
don't know.
repeat it again.
What's her first name? Circle her first name.
The girl.
6.
No, in here 6.
What's her title? Circle her title.
So the man.
Her title. Her title
Title.
is her.
Okay,
It
okay.
means Mrs. She married with a man like this. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Our vocabulary practice. Fill out the forms. Check the correct titles. You are. What's your name?
Kathy,
Pin. Oh, it's can write. First name is
Đông.
Đồng. It's not seem like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Your last name is
Trương,
Tường.
Trương.
Trương. Trương. Oh, it's the first time I met someone who has the Trương is the last name.
Really? I don't believe. a lot of person.
Yes. I don't know
have
why,
it.
but what is your title?
Meter.
You should say my title is to practice more.
My title is Meter.
Okay. About your teacher, what is my first name?
First name is Đoàn.
No. First name is
Linh, sorry.
yes.
You are same name with my daughter.
Oh, which daughter? The 2 years old or 4 years old?
2 years old.
Oh, what her name?
Yeah.
What is her name?
Trương Khánh Linh.
Ooh, so great. Really great. Really cool. What is my last name?
Đoàn.
Yes. Yeah, we both know that one. So what is my title?
Miss.
Which kind of miss?
For number 4 or number 3.
Number 4? No,
Yeah.
wrong. Number 4 is
Miss.
both of them, but you should call me Miss like this. Quý cô. Yes. Quý cô. Like Mrs. a little bit like quý bà.
Why
Yes.
number 4 cannot?
It's not like we cannot. It's not like we cannot. No, we can, but is we shouldn't do that. We should call them Miss if they are a young lady, and Mrs. if we don't know about their marriage situation. Mhm. So you know about it. I think our important thing today is useful language. We need to know how to clarify information. Wake up, stretch your hand. Okay. Do you know what is clarifying information? How you say it in Vietnamese?
Clarify the information là phân tích thông tin.
What is clarifying?
Clarify là
Write it down. Clarifying là làm rõ,
ok đúng không?
làm rõ về thông tin.
Ừ.
Clarifying, I'm sorry, clarifying information. Làm rõ về những thông tin. Shit, there's still pain. How to? Oh, okay. First of all, why we use clarifying question? In your opinion, why?
Because
What are these questions for?
because if you can clarify the question clearly, so you uh, have the easy way to answer the question.
Okay. In which situation we should ask about the clarify question? Clarifying question. In which situation?
For example, you cannot clear, cannot uh, cannot understand clearly about the question.
Okay. To inform that clarifying question, a question that the listener asks the speaker. listen carefully, listen to me carefully. Speaker to prevent any misunderstanding, confusing, or something like that. By
Yeah.
asking this type of question after receiving the message, the listener can make sure they properly understood what the speaker talking about, and they can show they're interested in the topic we are talking about. Okay, so now after I tell you about what is the clarifying question, tell me again, what is the clarifying question?
Wow, I cannot remember. I cannot remember that. And just understand, but I cannot, really, I cannot explain it.
Why do you need to try to explain what you think about? What is your thought? Is the reason why you start to learn English?
Uh, I just talk. Yeah, I just told you that few minutes because we have to clarify the question when if, uh, if we misunderstand the question or you cannot uh, uh, the question make you confusing. Make you,
Mhm. And another benefit of clarifying question is another benefit of them.
um, help help us help us find the easy way to answer the question.
Okay, another benefit of a clarifying question is to show our interested in the topic to the speaker.
Mhm.
You know why? Because whenever we talk about something, we on the stage do our speech, we know that our as a listener listen to us, focus, and happily to hear we talk about something. We can feel another emotion happier than just keep talking, and there is no one asking about anything, right?
Mhm.
So you can try this sentence. This sentence like, can you repeat that? How do you spell that?
Can you
Try this.
can you repeat that? How do you spell that?
You need to show how much you interested in it. Can you repeat that? Repeat that.
Can you repeat that?
How do you
And
spell that?
how do you spell that?
Okay. I think it's too easy for you, so I will show you some way to email. Yes, to ask about clarifying in email in a polite way. Okay. Do you need it? Is it necessary for you?
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
Okay. Show how much you interested in it. Say yay and clap your hand.
I just smile.
I would like to clarify with, sorry, with you regarding could could you please clarify, or do you mind You should write down. Do you mind? Do you mind clarifying? Or you want to answer about someone question? You could say, I would like to clear up, làm rõ, clear up, làm rõ, clear up something. Okay?
Mhm.
Or you want to check something, you want to make sure something that you unsure about that. You know it, but you don't unsure about it. So just to make sure. Okay? From 1 to 5 is the question, and only for 4 is the answer.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you can catch up? You don't understand anything in here? Any new word?
No,
Okay, we should try to read out loud. I would like to clarify with you regarding.
I would like to clarify with you, Bradley.
Could you please clarify?
Could you please clarify?
Do you mind clarifying?
Do you mind clarifying?
I would like to give something.
I would like to clear up something.
Just to make sure.
Just to be sure. You also want to go to bed.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just mention. Why you have to? Sorry.
I'm sorry. Okay. Can you make a sentence for me in this question, in this sentence? I would like to clarify with you regarding.
Like to be clarify with you regarding about about mm, the meeting yesterday. Meeting content. Uh, Meeting content.
Okay, could you please clarify?
Could you please clarify your question?
I don't think so. If you want to ask about a question, you should say, can you repeat it? Or can you say it in another word? Là đổi sang cách nói khác được không? Nếu mà whenever you want to clarify, it means like you want them to explain something more details.
Could you please clarify the
Clarified about our new technology model đi model like this. Do you mind clarifying? Anh đặt cho em một câu là bạn có phiền nếu giải thích giúp tôi về à, ý nghĩa của buổi team building tuần sau không?
Do you mind clarifying ý nghĩa của buổi team building? The meaning of team building event next week.
Mình
Đấy.
đang thấy là cái thì của mình như nào? The meaning of team building event next week.
Thì ờ meaning này sai sai.
What's wrong?
But I don't know how to fix it. How the meaning you might clarify
The meaning of
team building.
of next week team building event like this.
Yeah.
You should say, do you mind clearing for me about the meaning of next week team building event like this? Would you like to clear up? I would like to clear up. Okay. I just can you make a sentence for me like tôi chỉ muốn chắc chắn rằng kế hoạch du lịch của chúng ta vẫn tiếp tục.
I would like to clear up the the clear up the uh clear up the kế hoạch du lịch traveling event.
I just want to make sure
that the traveling is plan traveling plan
traveling plan still
on schedule,
on schedule.
right?
Just want to make sure that traveling plans is still on. I said like chỉ muốn chắc chắn là kế hoạch của chúng ta vẫn còn tiếp tục. That our traveling plans still on schedule. Okay, so great. So about conversational situation, we need to practice to tell someone about our first name and our last name. It's our conversation model. I will read once and then it's your turn. What's your last name, please? Fava. And my first name, Bob. Thank you, Mr. Fava. You're welcome. It's your turn.
So What's your last name, please? Pava. And your first name? My first name, Bob. Thank you, Mr. Pava. You're welcome.
Okay, try this one more time. What's your last name, please?
What's your last name, please?
What's your last name, please?
What's
Like you
your
want them to. Okay, yes. Try it again, just one more time. From A to B.
What's your last name, please? Pava. And your first name? My first name, Bob. Thank you, Mr. Pava. You're welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yes, you're welcome.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So it's our conversation practice. I will be A and you will be B, and we will exchange later. What's your last name, please?
My name is Julie.
Yes. And your first name?
So,
Thank you, Mr. Chung.
you're welcome.
No, okay. That is strange. You wanna be A. Ready?
What's your last name, please? Gì đấy? Bạn gì đi.
No, my cat is doing something. It's ah. Wait me for a minute. Không biết nó ăn gì. Mẹ ơi, mẹ xem đi, mẹ lấy đi. Nó ăn gì? Không biết nó ăn gì ấy mẹ. Đây mình giấy đây này.
À còn đấy mà.
Không, lấy đi, kinh lắm.
Dễ vậy đó.
Không. Đây.
Mẹ làm mẹ rất cơ mình. Đang dạy học à?
Okay, let's keep continue. I'm sorry, I'm really sorry about that.
It's okay, no problem.
If you have a cat in your house, it's same as a baby in your house.
Yeah,
Ter-
I love cat, but I now I can
raise a cat because
yeah
your kid's still young.
yeah.
Extreme, I'm sorry. Okay, ask me.
What's your last name, please?
Đoàn. My last name is Đoàn.
And your first name?
My first name, Lin.
Yes, thank you. Linh.
No, Lin. What is?
Linh.
What is my title? What is my title?
Miss Linh.
Okay, you're welcome. Remember, always put the title before. And now, we try to ask about ourselves, and we try to lead up into clarify question. Okay. Okay. I will be B. What do you do, Mr. Scandal? Sandal, I'm sorry. I can see Mr. Sandals.
I am a doctor.
And where are you from?
New York.
New York. New York.
New York. New York.
Thank you. Yes, New York. Thank you, Mr. Sandals.
No problem.
And hey, can you clarify for me about my spill? My pill? I'm sorry, my pill.
Your
Could you please clarify it about for me?
what do you do, Mr. Sanders?
Okay, now we will have a new conversation. We should talk about nurse. I will be a nurse. Yeah. Okay. Talk about talk about medicine.
Wow.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hello, Mr. Đồng. Oh, hello. What is your name? What is your last name?
I am my last name is Chuông.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Trương. And what is your first name?
I am Đồng. And what is your first name?
Yes, I asked you about what is your first name.
Yes.
The first name is Đồng. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So can you clarify? Could you please clarify about our medicine strategy for cancer?
Mm,
Try this. Apply to.
I talked about medicine, but I don't understand your meaning.
Okay, nghĩa
Không
là
hiểu
bây
chị.
giờ em yeah! Ok. À, bây giờ anh sẽ trong vai là bác sĩ, em sẽ là y tá và chúng ta sẽ nói về cái việc là cái chiến lược để lên thuốc để cho một bệnh